'Twas the days before Christmas, and spreading festive cheer were gingerbread houses, one here, there, and here. Each one unique on this decorative lane. There were snowmen, and bridges, and a candy-filled train. A wreath on a door and a detailed fox pup, even a masterpiece from the hit movie Up.
The concept of my house came from the movie Up. I tried to do an exact replica of the Up house, and I chose that house because it is more complicated. There's a lot more levels and layers to the house than just your standard four-walled house. I tried to make it as exact as I possibly could.
Kara Cornelson is a baking and pastry arts student at Vancouver Island University. She and her fellow students have been busy leading into December, creating their gingerbread art. For Kara, it's a skill set that she began developing as a child.
My grandmother, every year she would make us a house. It was a pretty basic house, just 4 walls, a roof, and we got to come over and decorate it. All 8 grandbabies, we all had our own houses. So I had that kind of experience, but to design my own house just on a, two-dimensional picture, that was a whole different experience.
Of course, this program is about much more than just the holiday cookie. Students here are learning about chocolate and pizza making and even different ovens for professional baking. But at this time of year, it's hard to ignore the festive fun of the gingerbread.
I don't honestly know when gingerbread houses were first made, but somebody figured out that if you overbaked your ginger cookie dough a little bit and cut it into shapes, you could then build those shapes into whatever you wanted. So we offer what we call a structural decorating module.
I spent, about 70 hours on my house, but you could bang a gingerbread house out in a couple of days.
That may seem easier said than done, but Kara has a few simple tips for the gingerbread enthusiasts at home.
If you don't have a piping bag, you can always use a knife and just go in and put it along your edge. For my house, I used a knife probably more than a piping bag to begin with, just because I found it easier to get more icing on my actual edge. And then you just want to connect your 2 pieces. You can hold them for a bit. When you feel like they're stable enough to let go, you can let go and then just replace something to hold it. And I like to put something on the other side as well, just so that it will hold itself in place. And you're going to want to leave it for the next 12 hours. If you're going to cover your house in candy, it doesn't really matter what the icing looks like anyways, so you can just cover up all your little flaws, and even if you drop it and break it, you can glue those pieces back together if you let it dry for 12 hours, and no one will be any wiser.
This year we made 33 gingerbread houses, and right now they're on display at Milner Gardens for their Christmas magic until the 21st of December.
And if you like what you see, you can also bid and hope to take one home, while also supporting a unique learning opportunity for the students.
The houses are going on a silent auction, and all the funds that are raised for that are going to our trip in Paris.
And gives our students an opportunity to travel abroad. Some of them have never been on an aeroplane before, and they get a very supportive opportunity to tour some beautiful cities in Europe and visit many wonderful, wonderful bakeries.
To see the gingerbread houses or to bid on your favorite, visit Milner Garden and Woodlands during their Milner Christmas Magic events, Friday through Sunday evenings leading up till Christmas. For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Derek Johnstone.